I don't know how to do this properly. I am so confused at the way of doing intros. I wanted to thank you for 12k views on the Izuku and Listener and Shoto ASMR and for getting me to almost 300 subscribers. It's been nuts. I didn't even have this channel posting stuff for a month. And I've already gotten so far in such a short amount of time. And I'm thanking everyone for leaving a like, commenting, just taking time out of their life to listen to the stuff I've been doing. And I'm extremely surprised, to be honest. I'm repeating myself. Oh my god, I am so sorry. I am being an awkward being because I don't know how to voice act. I don't know. I don't even have a proper headset. You can hear the car zooming around and the apple is going wee wee wee. And I'm generally being a crackhead and supposed to be quiet because the rest of my family isn't used to me doing such. Heck, even I ain't used to do such stuff. It's confusing and fun at the same time because I'm no writer, I'm no voice actor, I've had no such training, and I have no idea where I'm going with this. I initially meant to make this small introduction in order to say that I am sorry for passing the upload limit. Ow, I just bumped my water bottle. By passing the upload limit by 2 days because it's currently Tuesday evening as I am editing this and hoping to post it in the same night. I am not going to keep with a schedule, most probably. I'm just gonna try to post whatever I feel comfortable posting, trying to do whatever characters I feel comfortable doing, like Shoto or Denki. It was a bit of a hassle with Shinso, but it was fun at the same time. I'm taking too long. Oh my god, I've already have 2 minutes and a half. Without further ado, enjoy this very awkward evening kind of beach date with Shinso Hitoshi. Bye bye. Oh, hi. Yeah, hello. You finally arrived. Ah, but of course it's fine. I was still waiting for you because I really hoped you wouldn't ditch me, and I'm glad that you didn't. So, shall we be going on our date, silly? I initially planned for us to go to a restaurant, but because of this stupid virus roaming around, you know that the restaurants and clubs and stuff like that closed once again. So I assumed that it would be better to go at the beach. Yeah, I prepared a basket full of stuff we could use for a really nice evening date at the beach. Because why not? Ah, don't worry, we're gonna go to a place that I know where many people won't come. Not where not many people will come. So, shall we get along? So, how has your day been this far? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Me? It wasn't that interesting. Just merely lounging around the house, suffering from the hot weather outside, and generally just preparing for a date. Yeah, the basket looks pretty small, but I've got a lot of stuff in it, such as blankets, snacks for each other, some drinks. It's going to be pretty comfortable, so don't worry about that. Ah, we're here. What do you think about it? Yeah, it's a breathtaking sight. Did you know that this place about 1 year and a half ago was full of trash and all kinds of rubbish? It was considered the ugliest part of the beach because everyone would just dump their own trash in this place and nobody would come pick it up. But then it was mysteriously cleaned up by the beginning of the entrance exams, you know? There was suddenly the news with a lot of people talking about this place. Yet many didn't believe them, so this beach is still pretty empty to this day. Somewhat sad, but at the same time gives us the perfect opportunity to be a little more by ourselves, right? Right. Let's open the basket and put down the blanket. Mm-hmm. Come on, take a seat next to me. It'll be nice. What do I normally like about the beach? Well, I really appreciate the atmosphere in general. It's different from the mountains, to say the least. Having grown up in such a place. The calming waves, the cold water, especially for summer, the soft feeling of the sand under your feet, the clear skies with the birds flying around. It's overall a pretty nice view. You hungry? Well, I packed some homemade sandwiches. Hope you don't mind that. I've also got some sparkling water. Oh, and a can of juice for each other. Yeah, I hope that's okay with you. Here. I'm sorry for being this quiet. I'm just not really good at this kind of stuff. You know, you're technically one of my first ever dates, and the other meetups weren't exactly dates since we were with your friends or accompanied by someone else or in a more public space. I feel like this is our first actual date, and truth be told, I'm kind of nervous to mess it up. I don't want to come off the wrong way or do anything wrong. And uh, thank you. You are a really understanding person, and I really appreciate that. It's something that I don't see in many people, and it's nice to have somebody around who actually takes time and effort to understand someone and sympathize with them. At least that's what I got about you from all the times that we've been together and actually talked to each other. Speaking of your friends, how are they like? How did you meet them? Ah, hmm, sounds really nice. And what about them? Ah, your best friend. How long have you known each other for? Wow, that's a pretty long time. Must be amazing spending that much of your life hanging out with somebody who equally cares about you in a friendly way. Uh, 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 no, I don't really have friends. At least I didn't until I got into UA. And I still don't think I do. Do I? I don't think so. Um, Apart from my general appearance, which I'm still surprised you overcame, I am generally not a really approachable person. At least that's what others say. No, I'm completely fine with the way I look. I really don't care about it. I like my perfect hair, actually. I like my eyes too. It's complicated. I. Listen, do you have a quirk? Uh, you're quirkless? Wow. I Shame on me, but I don't think I've ever actually met someone who's quirkless. Well, nice to meet you. Wait, why am I saying that? I've met you so many times. Glad to get a laugh out of you. Means I'm handling the situation pretty well, huh? Yeah, what I'm mostly criticized about is, my quirk. I can't do much with it, and many of them consider it villainous, even. Though I would never go down that path. It sounds horrible, and generally it is horrible. I don't want to ever either become one of the dark side or be considered one of the dark evil side. My quirk is called brainwashing. Whenever I ask a question, if I activate my quirk and the person responds to that question, they get under my mind control. There are ways to get out of it, but yeah, it's generally just not that much of a quirk. I don't believe you. You're just saying that because you're quirkless, aren't you? I mean, yeah, it's a quirk, but I could never be a hero of this quirk. There are so many people much luckier than I who've got flashy quirks or quirks to help them in so many situations. They can become amazing heroes. Mm? I No. No, the I'm in general studies at UA. I thought you already knew that. Oh, right, you don't go at UA. Correct, I'm being a dumbass once again. What are you doing? Holding my hand like that? Stop flattering me. I know it isn't true. Do you really mean it? Do you really think I could become a hero, even with a quirk like this? Even if I don't have a flashy quirk or a stronger quirk than the one I currently have? Thank you so much. You know, I think you're the first ever person to properly tell me this to my face. All I've heard until now was you'd be a good psychic, or you're not gonna even end up as a hero since you're just in general studies, or your quirk isn't good enough for hero work, and lots of variations of that kind. But I'm really grateful to hear such stuff coming from you. I'm really grateful that you are calling me a future hero, even though I am not currently on the path towards it. But I am doing my best, and I am training my hardest in order to try and get a spot in the hero course. So, thank you for that little encouragement. Yeah, I really appreciate it. It's something I needed. So thank you. Now let's head away from the depressing dog grooming stuff and have dinner. I prepared these sandwiches myself. I'm not exactly fully proud of them, but I didn't think of actually going to a restaurant or some place to get some better food, so I guess you're stuck with these. Hmm? Ah, I'm glad you like him. Here's your water as well. There's something that has been in my mind since we are a couple, right? Like boyfriend and significant other. Would you like to be called a nickname? Why the random question? I've seen other people do it and I was just curious. We never addressed the situation, and as I said, this is basically our first time being together alone on a date, and I wanted to make things even more comfortable for you. So I just assumed, since I saw a lot of stuff online and people around being couples and calling each other nicknames, but please nothing corny like baby or sugar stuff or stuff like that. Ugh, I get the shivers every time I hear that. Yeah, not too cheesy, but at the same time, something significant. Purple? Okay, I see where it's coming from, but why? Because it's simple and my hair and eyes are matching. Oh my god. Let's see. What would be nice for you? Well, you did dress up all in white today, and that's really beautiful, though it'd be a shame to get dirtied by the sand or the waves of the water. I'm not planning anything. The way your hair flows into the wind, the way your eyes sparkle, your innocence, like a bird ready to fly into the sky. What bird is innocent and can fly up and is white? A dove. That's what I'm gonna be calling you. My dove. What, too much for you? It isn't corny like baby or sugar or whatever other basic nicknames couples use. It's something a little more original, isn't it? I'm glad you like it. I mean, I could have called you after my favorite animal since I like cats a lot. But calling you kitten probably wouldn't work that well. Because I do have a cat at home. If you ever come home to my place, you'll come over to my place, you'd be hearing me calling kitten over and over again just to get my cat to sit in my lap for once. So dove it is. I've been rambling, haven't I? Nervous habit I get into sometimes. Apologize. I'm glad. So, shall we get it? Oh, you already finished your sandwich? I am super slow today. Oh. It actually turned up pretty decent this time. Ooh. Yeah, turned out well. Oh, look, we're actually in time for the sun setting. It's beautiful. I really like this place, and I really like the view. Yeah, I really do like the view. Yeah, I'm referring to you. I mean, of course, the sunset is beautiful. I've seen it multiple times from this angle. But sharing it with you and having you see this magnificent view, is something I probably would have only dreamt of earlier in my days. But thank you. Thank you for being patient with me. Thank you for being understanding. And for being you. You really are something else. And I hope I get to discover more of you, Dove, with each passing second. Thank you.